Hello and welcome everybody. Awesome. So it looks like more things on my stream are broken. Fantastic. Hello and welcome everybody. Music going. Let me get chat up. Make a boss more. Hello, Lizzie T. Hello, hello. I don't know if you were getting that wild opening light show. Apologies for that. Like that video broke. So there's a reason why my layout looks really weird today. Especially like over here. And it's not like tilted and all of that other stuff. So I logged in, got on, and I was like, I'm gonna pop in and stream. Got my coffee, I'm ready to go. It's gonna be glorious. Um, First thing that happens is like, all right, OBS needs to update. Cool. Hit the OBS update button. OBS update breaks literally all of my plugins right off the bat. So all of my plugins are broken. None of them are updated because apparently this update is brand new. And so I can't go get any of my plugins to reinstall them all. Um, so like stream effects broke. That's my big one, stream effects. All these other, because I use OBS Classic. I don't like to be attached to something like Streamlabs or like any of their versions of OBS. But yeah. No, this one, yeah, so this was a so OBS update, and it's changed. Like it's so weird. OBS looks so weird right now. Let me show y'all. Whoa. Anyways, we'll infinite the small part. But it's got like these larger buttons. The overall color scheme has changed. When I try to make it small, it's so much chunkier, and I don't know if I like the chunkier layout nature of it all. Because when I put it on my small screen, because I have a small touchscreen on the wall over here that I have my camera on top of, and I can't resize the screen to see it, so it's just they force that to be tiny, and you get all your menus really big. So I can't tell hardly. Anyways, long story short, there was an update this morning that broke all of my shit. But yeah, I got the OBS update. So the OBS update happened, broke all my plugins. Apparently broke my intro video too. The scene where it flies over and like loops. Like I looked away for a second, I turned back, and on loop it was just like, whoa, blue flashes everywhere, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So that's my cat. But yeah, so everything's broken. My 3D imagery. Van de Beest, hello and welcome on in. How you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. My alerts are probably broken. My music stuff was broken. There was my stream deck. The fucking stream deck won't work right now. So like a crucial piece of software for some people. Going the 2013 Minecraft YouTuber dubstep intro. Hell yeah. I have a Minecraft video on the YouTubes for anybody that's ever been to my YouTube. I should probably start doing something with that. I was thinking about that this morning actually. It's like what to do with the YouTubes now that things are slowing down for a couple days. Because we're past PAX, and boy howdy, PAX was a fucking banger. This year, our PAX event was sick as fuck. Very excited to share news about that. But yeah, I have a Minecraft video on the internet. Do I have a YouTube command? Let me check something here. Oh, I do have a YouTube. Holy shit, I do have a YouTube command. Look at me go. Oh, I remember how I set up my YouTube button. I remember. There is a way to set those links up or the buttons up to where that you auto subscribe when you click the link. And so that's how I have that link set up, just in case you're curious. But it's lava versus diamond pickaxe. I think I've shown this on stream before. But I play I play no what's it? No what's it? I play no mods except for visual mods. So like I play vanilla. Vanilla, that's what it's called. So this pickaxe took me forever to get. This is my old setup, by the way. I fucking hit Q. I put it in my inventory and I hit Q and I threw that shit in the lava like an idiot.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just.
Yep. That's the old school YouTube video that I got. Jay Cripps, hello and welcome on in. How you doing today? My setup broke because of updates to OBS, so all hail the new non-tilted text chat. I don't know. I hope y'all like it because it might stay like this for a while. Yeah, that was me. Perfect positioning. What on the camera? Dead center, middle of the screen. Way back 2014 when nobody knew what they were doing. Yeah, so my ass. There is something about my old setup that I really used to like. I don't know what it is, just like all the computer monitors along one wall. Um my old set, I genuinely kind of miss, like if I ever had like a small office, I would probably set it up the same way I used to have it. Let me see if I can actually find this image of my desk. Yeah. No, it's breaking my immersion. I don't, yeah, I kind of like the middle of the screen camera for whatever reason. I thought that was pretty good for Minecraft, especially since all of they did a really good job of keeping all the information like dead center on the screen. Yeah, let's see if I can find it. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I don't got a picture of it somewhere. How's everybody doing today? What's up? Welcome on in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Genuinely. I've had a pretty chill day myself. This morning was ooh. This morning was pretty good. Got a lot done. Yeah, typing in desk is probably not going to help me a ton. Oh, okay. There's one version of the setup in the living room. Let's see if I can find the other version, the old version that I really liked. Ah, there it is. Yes, there it is. Okay. So when we first moved in the house, we kept both of our well, we kept all the computers in the front room because we had a roommate at one point, and so my old desk setup in the front room used to be this. And this was kind of like by the front door. Still have the glass desk, and still have both of those glass desks. Actually, I replaced them with black versions of basically the same things. And then the secondary desk setup was I just kind of opened it up so we could have more people over for like magic and fighting games and various other things like that. You can't tell, I own four. I gave one away to a friend that needed a fight stick, but I owned 4 fight sticks at the time. Yo, what the fuck? Come on now. This is supposed to be a kid-friendly stream, and you're making me swear. God damn it! sons of bitches out there donating so much. Jay Crips, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've got a lot of energy today. I'm sorry. Y'all are just gonna have to deal with that. 2,000 bits. What even is that? That's so much money. Crazy. You are fucking crazy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yo, I had the event was a banger, by the way. I'm so excited to talk to people about it. Megaboss War says try to get an early copy of Splatoon 3, but none of the toy game stores here are tiny enough. What do you mean? Do you mean they were just too big? Too many people came and too many people know about them, so you couldn't slide in and get one? Yo, J Crips, I just noticed the narwhals, they flame. That's I've never seen that before. It's a little snowball narwhal thing that gets so excited that it melts itself. What?
Beautiful human being some waffles.
Get that beautiful human being some
2020
waffles.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Megaboss_Ball. They have given 27 gift subs in the channel.
Damn. I'm not turning that off, by the way. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Megaboss. Much appreciated. Oh, gotcha. Trying to get in there. I see what's up. I can respect that. So here's my here's the so I finally found a copy of the picture that I've told everybody about a lot, right? Because like you'll hear me say, oh, I used to like way back in the day, old channel, old stuff happening. Um around Silent Hill PT, which I still have on PlayStation. I think I'm one of the few people that still has that downloaded on a PlayStation right now. But I have Silent Hill PT, and I got it, and I was playing it on stream, and there was like a solid run of days where my numbers were so high right before I started working at my new job, and like I look at this every now and then to encourage myself to keep coming back to keep doing this because I know I can get up to that again, but like I took it on I literally took it with my phone because I was so excited. 462. That made me so happy. And everybody was so nice. They helped me actually get through the entire PT demo. This is kind of like this reminds me often that like it can still happen, you know? So I just know I've talked about this a lot and I've never had the picture ready and available to show when I'm talking about it. But that's my that's my that's my thing that keeps me inspired, knowing that it's there. Jay Chris, I'm gonna go to your house and play that. I mean, by all means, let me know. Let me know when you're in town. Um, I got it on one PlayStation and I didn't get it downloaded on another one, but I keep that one PlayStation updated and kind of off to the side. The game still runs. If they ever announce that they're gonna put out an update that will block that game, I will probably just never update that PlayStation again. I have two. I don't need to use two. I will just infinitely forever keep PT on something. Mega Boss War says when I want to play PT, I either watch Dan Floyd or the Grumps. Yo, Dan Floyd would be fun to watch. Play through some PT. It'd be interesting. There is I genuinely adore that game and I would have to figure out where I would have to look it all up again. But I did a deep dive just like rabbit hole clicking through figuring out like where they got their inspiration from and how they kind of drummed up some ideas and like man there is some amazing psychology stuff in that game. Like there is a reason why the hallway turns right. The first thing that you see, it turns there's a reason why that exists. There's reasons for every little thing in that game. But yeah, no, that game was fascinating, and it is a true. I believe, I I wish that game that demo alone could be preserved specifically for educational purposes. I honestly think it is the best, like, single. We had
Emotional,
a
damn it.
train?
Yo,
Did we have a
what's up,
train?
Doc? Did you see Daffy Duck around here? I'm pretty sure
No, we're
I
getting
did.
there. Okay.
Did you?
Sorry. Hello and welcome on in. How you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. That makes me wonder when they're gonna add Daffy to multiverses. I need to dust off the rust, but I haven't been able to play multiverses for a little bit just because PAX was taking up so much time. So many good things. But PT Dan plays well carry high. Nice. I like that. I like that. That's a good title. It's a PT is a absolute masterclass in horror. It does everything so well. Yo, what? Another 1,000? Come on. Come on now. Y'all are making me need to get like sound effects and stuff for my bits. Is it rabbit season or duck season? Actually, let me check right now. What season is it around here? There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a season around here. It is summary of hunting seasons. Looks like it is deer season. No, it is elk season right now, and then it's going to be deer season. Realistically, that's actually what it is over here. Sorry, one second. Yeah, Bugs versus Daffy would be hilarious, and I want him to have a move where he throws his beak like a boomerang. I think that would be dope.
Emotional, damn it.
Aperio hyper, aperio hyper, aperio hyper, aperio hyper.
When thank you so much, much appreciated. Now my cart's getting stuck. All right, well, it looks like that train has indeed kicked off. This is our third hype train ever. Thank you all so much, much appreciated. I'll give thanks at the end. Maybe our credits will work this time. Who knows? So many things broke. Jay Crips coming in with another 100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we had a fantastic weekend. Uh, we had some dope prizes to give it. We gave away like I think it was like 20 um 20 Logitech prizes at the for raffles. What? Mega Boss coming in with 69 bits. Nice, nice, nice. Vanda Beast, 200 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you for the luck. Much appreciated. Need those clovers. Jay Crips coming in again with another 100 bits. Hell yeah, y'all. Yeah, hell, even the cars outside are excited. There you go. Saw the numpties tweets. To be 100% honest, there was so much going on for 2 days in a row because we had our day 0 event, which was an absolute banger. And then we had like 50
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Seattle Obba.
Anonymous, thank you so much. Gifting a sub to Seattle Abba. The Abba. The way the bot says that is great. Seattle Obey, Seattle Online Broadcast Association. It's a fantastic group. I definitely recommend checking out if you haven't. Wonderful group of like-minded individuals, very uplifting, very encouraging. And I'm very much one of the directors of it, so I'm gonna shill the shit out of it. It's a great group. It really is. So we had a fantastic event this last weekend, and I think on that note we should just talk about it because it was it was spectacular. It was by far the biggest thing we've ever done, largest production we've ever put on for sure. But the event was just amazing.
this beautiful human being some waffles.
And it,
2020
hey, Chris,
gifted a tier 1 sub to
gifting a sub to Nightbot.
They have given
Nightbot doing their
28
job.
gift subs in the channel.
Hell yeah. Seattle OBA is led by a couple pretty big nerds. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Indeed. All right. So where are most of my pictures right now? Probably still on my phone because I am not great about uploading them immediately. So let me see where they're at. Oh no. Okay, no, they managed to make it online. Okay. And I think everything on my screen is safe for stream. So let's delve into my photo pic my photo book. So first of all, yo, big shout outs to fucking Hard Rock. They did an amazing job. It was super cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and open a bunch of these. That one and probably this one and one more. Yeah, that works. Awesome. And then we'll open this one too. Incoming. Con Cross Terror Deck Kickstarter apparently is real. What is that? Drop a link. Feel free. Don't worry. Yo, what? No. No. What? What? All right, I promise I'm here. Yo, J Cribs coming in with the 10K bits. Damn, doing it live. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the support. So my eyes are a little dry. I got a little cotton eye right now, so that's why there's not like tears of joy flowing. Just being real with you, we live in Seattle. That is the reason. But yo, for real though, like, damn, what the fuck? I I remember one of those. I remember one of those. I remember it was in a car, and I remember around that time, I believe it was around that time, a one William Overgard was choking on dicks while we were live on camera, and it was a glorious time in my car. Take that for how you will. J Crips, 10K. Son of a bitch. That's 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 a spicy meatball. Maybe I should get meatball bits where it's like explodes into spaghetti or something. Now my brain's all over the place. Yo, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. That's gonna I'm looking at the level 5 hype train. The 100 and fucking what? Like oh yeah. All right. Let's sorry, let me catch back up with chat. Megaboss Boar is saying Sean Cross is on Cyanide and Happiness for years now. Okay, so Cyanide and Happiness. Love that. I love the shorts. The the restaurant that reads your mind is amazing. I think my favorite one is the one where the dude like answers like yes to all the emails. That's probably like my favorite one, like by far. Um it's like yes, it says like yes to like all the texts or all the emails or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was perfect. Um Sorry says I've been having a good week so far, but I don't know what to do with myself. Annual leave for a week. Sleeping is nice, but I need to do stuff. Yeah, I have a similar problem um in the sense that like I have a hard time sitting still. Um, but yeah, I got an emote from that. I got a giraffe. Yo, I got a giraffe emote. Hell yeah! Thank you so much. Strong hype. Yo, squirrel emotes, some weird looking bird things. Right on. I dig it. Thank you so much for the support. I like genuinely was thinking recently, like this is just random, but like I would love to get to the point where this channel was regularly doing stuff, regularly doing all of these things, and all of that really does help me kind of make that decision and move towards it. Um, I was thinking, my grandma's on low income. This is random, by the way. Sorry, I promise I will get to the pictures. But my grandma's on low income, and I would love if I ever got to the point where like she only pays like $300 a month for rent for this small space. If I ever got to the point in my life where I could just have an extra $300 to spare, that would be one of my big goals. Was to get flush enough to where like we could take care of ourselves and like pay my grandma's rent. I know it's a small goal, but like I think it would be cool. Anyways, anyways. Let's jump into some pictures. All right, so this is the location. Mind you, we took over Hard Rock downtown Seattle between first and second, and it was the best possible spot we could have got. So I'll turn the volume off for these. This was the floor empty. I apologize. I apologize. Some of these are vertical. So this was the space empty, right? So this was the first floor. When you come into Hard Rock, you would go up a set of stairs, past our security guards. We had 3 security people, one for general vax check and ID check. The second one was for bag check, and then the third one was to check in for the VIP space. So this was first floor, stage, full bar, big open space, very very nice. Um, Outside, we were actually on the marquee, so we were featured. J Crips, maybe I should sub. Oh, maybe, maybe. Um, but Hard Rock featured us on the marquee. We had our name up there, so like my organization's name was on a marquee, and that was probably the coolest fucking feeling just to see this. Like I know that it's silly and kind of small in some regards, but just to see Soba next to the biggest name in this industry was it was just that feeling of like we have made it somewhere. We are seriously doing this, right? uh there like my phone still thinks soba is sober or soba noodles or something like that. And then how the numpty says it is everybody's sober.
Beautiful human being some waffles.
J Crips coming on in.
Or gifted a tier 1 sub to Crips.
Oh, Lizzie got J Crips. Look at that.
Gift subs in the channel.
Lizzie T coming in. Getting that sub for J Crips. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Y'all are great. Yeah, so we were on the marquee. A big moment for me personally. I really like this picture. Uh, we had the upstairs, so we had the VIP space was upstairs, full run of the space during the day. It was absolutely fantastic. Great spot to like. So in the morning, afternoon, and then evening was awesome. It was a beautiful, beautiful view. Couldn't have been a better day for it. I think it was like a nice like 75, maybe 80 tops. It was not hot up there. Um, and then this was the VIP area at night. Sorry for my grainy video. This is what we have to work with right now. So it had its own bar. It had everything. It had its own. Basically, everything the second floor had, the VIP section had on the roof. And then downstairs, inside the building, this was when the convention sorry, not when everything had sort of kicked off. We We had Ping, we had Logitech, we had Tiltify, we had a bunch of sponsors. Twitch was there in full force. They had executives, they had some VPs, they had a VP, a president. Mary Kish was there. There was a lot of people from Twitch that came and did like a live panel Q&A, and it was probably the only place that anybody will ever be able to talk to those people directly. Like they were able to ask just like direct Q&A to VP and president level people at the company. So like it was a really good moment for a lot of people that came to the event. So we gave away like 20 Logitech prizes, bunch of other stuff. Uh we got a banner printed. Can't really see it in the background, but like there's our Soba banner. Really happy that that got done. Those questions were genuine, like, they asked them some pretty tough questions. The VOD is live, so we were featured on the front page for that. So while the executives were talking and while we were doing some of our other stuff, live for the show, we were on the front page of Twitch, and that's all saved in our VOD, Seattle OBA. So if you want to watch it, you can 100% watch it front to back and see all of that stuff. But the questions ranged, um, wow, okay. The questions ranged all over the place. I know one of the big questions were like, they were talking about like multi-streaming or like the new contracts, how partners no longer have to stream on one platform. They're no longer bound to just being on Twitch. So like there were a lot of very direct questions about stuff like that. Um, and they answered them all in stride. I was very impressed that like nobody asked a really, like, annoying question, but also any of the questions that were kind of, like, on touchy subjects, they genuinely just answered them, and they were very just, like, honest about it, which, uh, when we talked directly with Twitch about bringing people in from that level, from their executive suite, we told them that, like, "Yo, our community will ask you questions. Are you cool with this? Because that's part of it." And they were very open and receptive to the idea of, like, "We want to know genuinely community feedback." And like they stayed and they talked like these exec level people, C-suite level people. They stayed and they talked to the general audience. Like after their Q&A session, they were in the audience talking to as many people as they could talk to. So it was a really good moment of community awareness, and I was very happy to be a part of it. I was very happy to facilitate something like that. An event that was big enough to bring executives out to, but an event that was also comfortable enough at the scale that the executives felt like they could talk to the audience genuinely one on one. It was it was superb. I was way too busy. I got to meet all of them, but I was all over the place. I think I sat down once for like 5 minutes. But yeah, absolutely great. Absolutely great. Dan and Mike and all those people over there were fantastic. But again, if you want to watch the entire video on that, the entire panel session is live on our VODs on Seattle OBA on the Twitch. So if you are interested, fully recommend it. Sorry, Greenfire is asking, so what will get the numpty the purple tick? I mean, there's a legitimate answer to that, but I would say that that is not the I think he could do it very easily. I think the primary concern with Will, having talked to them, and this makes a lot of sense, is that like when you start growing to the size that a purple tick, and beyond means that you're at, I think the concern lies squarely with like how does somebody continue to make that content organic and be a place where everybody's voice can be heard. Because you know Will, and it's a matter of like I think he could get the purple tick. Don't get me wrong. That could happen. I think the secret sauce that they're trying to figure out is how do they do that and keep what they have, right? Because what they have is so important and so key to the longship. It's the community. And when you start getting to a certain size, it's really hard to keep that community the same. And I have a lot of respect for the mentality there when it comes to, community first, purple tick second. But if community gets him to purple tick and he can keep that semblance of what they do now, then yeah, I think that's what would be purple tick, right? But honestly, like he is, and all of this information has been made publicly available uh through a leak, but like the longship, y'all take really good care of him, honestly. Um Partnering is just like another layer, and they are in a very, very good spot with the wonderful community that they have. And this is just off of raw data. Um, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Purple Tick is great, Higher Split is great. Now that there's no streaming exclusivity, that's great too. Like there's a whole bunch of things. Don't get me wrong, Purple Tick would be awesome. I think the biggest thing is like how do you Purple Tick and keep community? That strong sense of community. But yeah. Hmm. So yeah, the solo event was absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for the next one. Not sure when we're gonna do the next one. There's a part of me that wants to take a little bit of time in the run up to the next one and do like a fun like October, and then do get ready for our holiday fundraiser and then take a little time off. Let the crew have like a couple weeks of downtime. So we'll see. Um yeah, it would have done that to me too if I didn't have that cotton eye. Don't worry. You got me. You fucking got me. Oh, and this is silly, but I really like this picture because we had a VIP section. There was a stairwell to the VIP section. You like went up here, and it was like this dope ass area with its bartender, and like I was so proud of this event. I was so happy. Um, I was so very happy. I'm surprised Will isn't in some of these shots. He must have been wandering around. He was hiding in the VIP section most of the evening. I think a lot of people, because like our VIP section is meant to reward active content creators. And literally so yeah, so the VIP section, the breakdown for the VIP section is it's meant to reward active content creators in the space. So if you're an affiliate or a partner and you have streamed in 60 days, you get into the VIP section. We have the most inclusive VIP section out of any event we have ever seen. And we worked really hard to make it that way. We want to reward core content creators, the people that are active, no matter the size. We do have to put some stipulations on it, like the affiliate and the partnership status, but the 60-day window, that's literally like if you streamed in 60 days and you are partner and affiliate, you are in. No, 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 in at least. So even once in a 60-day window, you are active. You are good. So that's how we do it. Um, and so we kind of announce it too. We're like, if you're an affiliate and you haven't streamed in a little while, this is a good reason to hop on for a day. And we had some people do exactly that because we're also trying to encourage, active content creation. So core content creators are able to get in there. J Cribs. Well, stream once within 60 days of our event before it happens, and you're good to go. But legitimately, that's what we did to reward core content creators and give everybody access to, this space, this VIP experience. Most of these events, VIP experiences are behind paywalls or like high level partnership invites. Like normally normally you don't get that, but our events from top to bottom, we want them to be a mixing pot, a culminating point for a lot of people. Like all of these people, like high level executives to streamers to, anybody who is creating content, regularly, it's everybody's able to mix, which is fantastic. 9th of July is too long ago. But yeah, um, so that's kind of what we do there. Uh, the event was fantastic. It was a amazing event. And then the next day, on the in PAX, actually, we had another thing at PAX. So we had a PAX community room. We had room 308. So we had it all to ourselves. We did some giveaways. We gave away free drink tokens with our partners at Voodoo Ranger. So like if you came to our event and you were one of the first 50 people to come to this specific one, because this was the next day inside of PAX. If you came to this event, we had 50 tokens. We had a token for the first 50 people that got you a free drink at either of the two Voodoo Ranger bars. We gave away some headsets. We gave away a bunch of other prizes. So this community room one was really cool because like not only was it another event the next day, we had like 50 plus people show up because we gave away all the drink tokens. Um, but it was on the PAX schedule, which was really cool for us. So, oh, fair. No, Mega Boss War. That's 100%. Like I fully agree. Take care of yourself. You know, take care of your mental state. Always, 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 always. That is the most important, 100% most important thing. I mean, like for me, last year, probably the most important thing that I did is I took 6 months and I just took care of myself. Um, you know, put things on kind of autopilot around me, and then for myself, I just like I did therapy was one of my favorite things, right? Where I just like went and talked to somebody for a while and it was great. But yeah, absolutely take time for yourself. And then the next day, my breakfast of champions. Yeah, this is it. It was so funny. It looked like I had so this is a bourbon coffee and this is a glass of cranberry juice, but it just looked like I was pounding two big alcoholic drinks at breakfast. Looked like I was going real in. Hey, no worries. It's all right. Hey, you know what? We're not stopping. We'll be doing more of those. Next year I'd imagine we're gonna have another day zero event. They have been our day zero PAX events have been wildly successful. Bourbon coffee. Hell yeah, it was delicious. It was delicious. That was a good brunch. Tell you what, they make some really good French toasted Americana. They use like this nice hearty bread. I think it's like brioche or sorry, French bread, some sort of French bread. Very, very, very good though. So yeah, we're gonna be streaming on our normal times again this week. So we'll be back again tomorrow, back again the next day. Today is just kind of like a chill day, letting our feet touch the ground for once this weekend. For once this week. I guess yesterday I was running around too. But yeah, Today is a chill day. We're just kind of hanging out. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Barry is streaming. I like the buff Barry. First stream was 9 years ago. I think my first stream was probably like 2014. Goodness gracious, that was a long fucking time ago now, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't like to think about that. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Yeah. I just thought about that. Oh. Well damn, today got wild. That's a hell of a way to wake up. Thank you all so much. So I know I asked what everybody's playing. What is everybody waiting for right now? What games are on your radar? Because we've talked about this a little bit, but like there's kind of like one game on my radar right now, and then another one which is further out. Redfall obviously is the one further out. Darktide comes out in November, and I am still very excited for that game. Hey, Mega Boss Boar, 420 on the bits. Thank you so much. Put that to some 420 action. Thank you, thank you. Dropping the Corgo. Hell yeah. All in VR. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Cheer 420. I like the spirit. I like the spirit. Gosh, what was it? I was looking at a VR something the other day and I can't remember now. Damn it. What are you playing in VR right now? You got a new phone. Sorry, Greenfire got a new phone. Nice. What kind of phone did you get? I've been thinking about getting a new phone. If we're gonna like shift a little bit, but I can talk about two things at once. I wouldn't mind getting a new phone. I might get a new iPhone. I genuinely still love my iPhone, but my battery capacity, because they have a battery monitor, it's down to like 70%. So it lasts for a full day maybe. And I find myself using my camera more and more and more ever than I used to before. And I kind of want to get one that has a good camera on it, you know? Yeah, that's how I feel about phones right now. Red Matter 2. Oh yeah, you were telling me about Red Matter 2. Still playing through that. Hell yeah. Very cool. I think the next big jump for me that's gonna get me like charged up on VR again is when we can figure out a way to move through the environment, right? And what I mean by that is like I like omnidirectional treadmills. They are amazing. But I cannot wait until I can just move through a space. There's something about it. And I think that's gonna make me the most excited. But right now, I like what they're doing with it. We need that killer app. I think that Alex was supposed to be the killer app, and it kind of was. But we need another one to hit, so that there is more than one killer app to pick up for the Oculus. or at least for a headset anyway. I don't, whatever version of headset you want to pick up. Vanabase is saying there's not much on the radar. Thinking about picking up that new, I'm assuming, Football Manager. It just came out. I hear those Football Manager games are fantastic. Hey, Sadlin, how you doing? Need a competitor in the $200 to $300 space that isn't Oculus. Yes. Actually, I agree with you because we have a couple like luxury priced headsets, like when we're talking about things like the Vive in the like thousands of dollar range, where it's like, yo, that's not consumer friendly. Like that's literally for like the elite VR player. And then you've got things like the Oculus, yeah, where it's like that is the only one in that space. And man, I wish there was something else to spark some competition or some innovation, because right now it really does just feel like they're resting on just putting out a new, smaller iteration of a headset, kind of like they do with cell phones. And that's, I don't know why that's put me off so much. Decrypt says we have a few, but it's not hitting the media because it's not money making. Probably. And I think that's where that, like, we need a competitor in the space and another killer app. But that's tough, right? We're still in the very fledgling phases of inventing an entire market of media, and how to get as many consumers into it as possible, because it's got a few limitations. And I mean that as far as, like, I don't know if they've done a good job of fixing this recently, but for Esther, she has a thicker frame on her glasses, and she like needs to wear her glasses 100%. So like we put the Oculus on her previously, and her lenses go out so far that it actually scratched one of the glass plates on one of the old units. Thankfully we could get some replacements, but it's, for her anyways, she like literally can't use it. Oh, F1, Formula One. Held the shift key while hitting one. Okay, got it. I thought that was football. I know Football Manager is incredibly popular. That's cool. Formula One Manager. Hell yeah. Right, Salin? And that's kind of the issue, where it's like it's very niche because of I've got to have this and the headset. Which is nice to see them doing the standalones. But also for me as somebody who really likes who has put time into my computer, picking up a standalone is a little frustrating, because it's like all the hardware and all the games and everything that I bought has been for the computer. That's where all of my VR games are. And now you want me to go into this mobile space and get them through. And then you want me to be locked into your Facebook platform, which is the new thing that they're doubling down on. They're going to be doing that now. Just like, no thanks. Yeah, see, right? So yeah, exactly. It's you don't need much of a system, but I think the idea here is like having to buy a thing to then have a thing, right? Is if it's like, I really enjoy the wireless version of the Oculus, because my friends who don't have a good computer, I actually know a couple of them that have picked up the wireless version of the Oculus. I think it's like the Quest or something like that. And they genuinely love it. They really, really love it. One of them actually brought it to my house to be like, yo, have you ever seen this thing, this VR stuff? And I was like, a little bit. I've seen a little bit. And then I showed them my like 4 shelves of VR stuff. I was like, I've seen a little bit of VR stuff. Jay Cripps, I would love to have a conversation about this. I mean, like, one thing that I want to do is I'm trying to get enough material together to have a reason to have a podcast, just like a conversational podcast. So yeah, wherever that conversation fits, right? Senua's Sacrifice. I think Senua's Sacrifice got a VR mode at some point, right? Yeah, it has one like built into it, right? It's not like Aliens where it's a mod. It's like actually part of the game. Senua's Sacrifice. I enjoyed that game until I didn't. And I will explain what I mean by that. So I really enjoyed the themes. I really enjoyed the subject matter, especially with how they were handling the mental illnesses that were being dealt with. There was one part that was mechanical that I could not stand so much that I did not finish the game. It was this part at the end. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't played this yet. This is a spoiler part of the conversation. So give me 1 second. I'll give you like 1 second to mute it. Okay, spoiler part of the conversation. You get in this part where you're dealing with like the darkness surrounding you, and you're going through this cave, and you're moving to the various points, which I'm assuming are your spotlights of goodness and well-being. In this cave of darkness, and these light points you're supposed to go from, and if you stay in the darkness too long, you just instantly die. And that part got so frustrating to me because it ran against the grain of all of the other mechanics, the fun and exciting and kind of exhilarating stuff. And I know that it was kind of meant to be very symbolistic of some things, but I genuinely quit playing at that point because I just kept dying to random thing. Like my foot would be too much in the shadow, or I couldn't make it quick enough, or like, and by like the 10th time of this happening, I was just kind of like, all right, I'm over it. I'm sure the ending is really cool. I've enjoyed my time up into this point, but that specific mechanic, that type of stuff really frustrates me, where it's just like, oh, you're in the dark too long, instant game over. Okay, sweet. Oh, your foot's kind of in the shadow still. Game over. Okay, well, whatever. But that was me. Your mileage may vary. Anyways, you're good to come back. But anyways, that's my little rant. I loved the game. I loved everything about themes, the tone, the setting, everything, up into the point where I ran into that one mechanic and it just frustrated the crap out of me. And if anybody here knows about me and long form single player games, when I hit like 15 to 20 hours, I want I've hit the end of my single player experience, my allotment. Anyways, jumping back. Standalones can fill, talking about the VR, saying the standalones can fill both groups' needs with stuff like Oculus Link. Has reasonable power to be a standalone and offers a budget option on the PC. Yes. It was really good. I mean, like, being able to link was really cool. That was a smart idea. I haven't had the chance to do it yet, but I got a little bit jaded because like the next round they were like, oh, we're not gonna do the wired one anymore at all, and we're cutting support for it. And I was like, I just paid fucking a shitload of cash for the wired one, and literally like 2 months later, you're telling me you're cutting support for it? This is a fucking Facebook move if I ever saw one. So, probably bad on me as a consumer. No, it's 003. 003. Who just messaged? Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing important. Good. Ah, okay. Got it. Makes sense, Salem. Makes sense. Yeah, so the audio in Senua's Sacrifice was absolutely fantastic. Even I was playing on a 5.1 surround, and it sounds really good. I have my speakers positioned around my desk, and for a game like Senua's Sacrifice, that was really good. Star Green Fire says somehow I got my hands on a Connect for the Xbox, yet haven't been able to connect it. Need the arm thing for it. The arm thing. I never had a Connect. I didn't have a bunch of Xbox games when I had my Xbox. I think I had like 5 Xbox games tops. Marvel vs. Capcom got a fucking workout on the Xbox. I tell you what. that was my play on repeat game. Because being a only child, I have stepbrothers, but at the time only child, living in Cleellum, which is a mountain town with a population of a couple hundred and not many kids. It's a town that doesn't have a whole lot of kids in it. It's got a school. It's got plenty of kids spread out between, like, because there's like a bunch of other towns like Salmon-le-Sac and like Roslyn and like all these other places around there. But there weren't exactly a ton of kids to play games with, so I ended up playing solo fighting games, Marvel vs. Capcom mostly, by myself for hours and hours and hours. And I tell you what, I think I probably played them too much. Oh shit, there's an ad in progress. Well, I think everybody's all right in here today. But yeah, big thank you to everybody hanging out today. We had a fantastic weekend. I think our SOBA event was incredibly successful. I think that it turned a lot of heads too. You know, when we announced the executive panel, there were a lot of executives and higher ups from other companies that showed up. We had a lot of people there who were just genuinely pumped to be there, much like I was. The venue was great. The venue for this event was like, I think when people were like, "Oh, Hard Rock," they were like, "Huh, I wonder how that's gonna be," because I was kind of like, huh, I've never been in a Hard Rock before. I wonder how this is gonna look. And then I went in and I was like, okay, this is kind of what I expected. And then I went to the second floor and I was like, oh, this is fucking dope. This is what I want for an event. This is really cool. We got a stage, so if we have live performances, which we sometimes do at our events, we could have that. We've got all this amazing stuff. We had a bar. It was like really well done. And then the VIP section. And it was just like things came together so well. I'm just so glad people had a good time. Oh yeah, Salen? Hell yeah. Yo, I'm glad. That place is great. I'm surprised that I've not heard more places using it. But I guess maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Like, because they were very willing to work with us on what we needed. So I think that, like, yeah, I'd love to see Hard Rock get some more love as far as that spot goes. ST Top Chan, how you doing today? Good thing it did not break your brain to bed. You can stop thinking about fighting games anyway. Yeah, I can stop thinking about it anytime I like. I can totally stop thinking about them. Absolutely, totally gonna be able to do that with Multiverses and Project L and Street Fighter 6 and probably a new Tekken coming out, because like they've got some announcement they're coming up with at the end of the Tekken World Tour. So yeah. I like having more spots than just GameWorks in the downtown corridor. I like GameWorks, don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of people who have some very strong, like a lot of people in the community have some very strong opinions about GameWorks, especially the fact that we've done so many events there. I think the biggest thing that people want to see out of an event space, especially from an event like SOBA, is people really want to be able to mingle, and people really want to be able to have space and be comfortable while they're mingling and not feel like super crowded. And there is one particularly heinous bottleneck at the bar at GameWorks into our event space. And so the problem is like everybody wants to get a drink and hang out and talk where it's comfortable, which is kind of by the bar. But then that space quickly fills up because there's no way to really do a good line there. So everybody just kind of lines up in the group of people. And so there's just like massive bottlenecks everywhere. And so one of the biggest things that we have heard as far as feedback goes about our events is like, we need bigger spaces. And you know what? After having been in a space the size of Hard Rock, yeah, that was like the perfect size. And that wasn't even technically, I like to think of it was our largest production we've done, but it's not technically the most amount of people we've had in a single space. We've had more people in a single space. So definitely something we have to be thinking about. Oh yeah, the weird like Tekken what? Tekken huh? Trailer? Yeah, I'm like, what even is that? Are we getting like a remaster of 7, something weird like that, or like, are we getting 8, or are they doing something really weird and like jumping all the way back to 1 and just naming the franchise Tekken again, or like this is all pure speculation. But that trailer was just kind of like, huh? Well, this told me nothing. Right on. $30K before Will. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Creeping up on it. Oh. Hey, boy. Hello. The boy makes an appearance. Oh, yeah. You want to hang out up here? Where you're comfortable? Oh, you don't care at all, do you? No, you don't care at all. You'll sit wherever. You'll sit wherever, won't you? You want to get up and sniff the camera again? Hey, there you go. Kitty! Hey, buddy. That's a spot for you to sit, I guess. Just kind of like on the mouse pad. It's coffee. You don't want any. I love that he'll smell, like, even if it's something he doesn't want to eat, he'll like sniff it. Smell this. Smell this ruler. Yeah. Measuring tape. Curious cat. I love him. Now I think he's just gonna sit there and stare at the desk. I don't know what you're doing. You here for attention? Okay, well, attention you can get. Yeah, so today has been very chill. This weekend was really good, very impactful. Everybody was very happy. You can come hang out. Esther's healed up. She's back at work, so she's doing good. Very happy to be out of the house. You just want some attention. Just want somebody to hang out with. Okay, I got you. I got you. So I think what we'll do now, we'll look around and see if anybody else is online. Oh, okay. Oh, long way down. Okay. Okay then. Let's see. Who else do we have? I need to pick up the house a little bit more, and then I need to go pick up Esther from work. I'm driving her to and from work for the time being. So maybe. Ooh, Dan Jones is playing Resident Evil. That could be fun. I think we'll go say hi to Dan Jones. It's been a while. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we're gonna hit the button. We'll see if it works. Let's see what happens. Is it gonna work? It's not gonna work. No. There should be names behind that. There should be names behind. Why? Why does this not work? Okay. Well, thank you all so much for your support. Yeah, so we had Jay Cripps coming in with 2,000 bits. Then we had a month sub. We had a donated sub from Jay Cripps to Mega Boss Boar. Sorry, Greenfire resubscribed as well. Jay Cripps dropping more bits. Quinn Fwin dropping another sub. 32 months on that sub. Damn. Vanderbeast coming in with 200 bits. Jay Cripps with more. Mega Boss Boar coming in with 69 bits. Nice. Got anonymous gifters. Seattle OBA. We got so many people today. We got a hype train. Lizzie T gifted a sub. Mega Boss Boar dropping 420 bits. Smoke up. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Well, since I couldn't actually run the credits because they're just not working. It's like it's not pulling names or something. I don't know. I'm gonna dig into that. There's a lot of stuff that broke today. If you couldn't tell, I updated OBS like I said this morning, and literally, I would say like 80% of my plugins went with it. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support, as always. Let's go ahead and get that raid started into Dan. Playing some Resident Evil, getting ready for that spoopy month, which I tell you what, I'm all ready for it. All ready for it. Hell yeah. All right. Thank you so much again. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, same time, same place. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic day. Peace out.